What is going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This time we have a match against Edgar. It was a pretty good match, but before we get into it, the question of the video today, it's not really a question, it's more of an informative question for this channel. So what I want to ask you guys is, what do you think of the channel so far? And I mean, I've been uploading for a month now and we have about 75 subs, which is cool, but I would love to see the Pokemon bros on this channel grow exponentially. So what suggestions do you have to improve this channel? I'm definitely open to anything, and I really do appreciate every single one of you that do comment down below in this section. And I mean, I love interacting with all of you guys, and I make sure to reply to every single comment. But let's get down to the video. I've got the same team as before, no changes. I will change the team soon. It's still my Noivern, Starmie, staple Excadrill. I will never take Excadrill, one of my favorites. Crocodile, Muck, Machamp. He's rocking a pretty badass team. Talonflame, Gliscor, oh, that damn stalling bat, Medicham, Garchomp, Magnezone, and a Azumarill. So I wasn't too sure who he was going to lead off with. I kind of figured maybe his Talonflame. So I just wanted to send out my Noivern. If I'm uncertain on who the opponent's going to send out, I'll always send out Noivern because he can scout and he's very fast and I can just switch out. But he brings out his Azumarill, so I'm not going to stay in because I don't want to take a play rough. And he's actually holding leftovers, which is pretty interesting. Maybe it's more of a defensive set, so we'll have to see. But I just bring in my Muck now because Slime over here is going to be able to sort him out. And that's a pretty weird name for Azumarill because Azumarill is pretty darn happy. I mean, although he's a monster, so Evil Bunny seems a bit appropriate. So I felt so badass not going for the curse. I was like, yes, Muck's attack is pretty high, and if I get a curse up, it just takes it up, like skyrockets his attack. But he brings in his Magnezone and I don't have the Fire Punch, so once again I'm regretting having the Ice Punch. But so I can't do anything to the thing, and I have to switch out now. So that was a wasted turn of curse. So I decided to bring in my Crocodile now because I'm not too sure when I'm gonna get a chance, but I really want to get up my Stealth Rocks ASAP. So I don't take that Flash Cannon too well, but with the leftovers I'm gonna ensure that I'm able to survive. So he withdraws, obviously predicting like an Earthquake, because I know Magnezone does not have Levitate, so that's alright. I mean, I could have taken it out, but I really wanted to get up the Stealth Rocks before he brings in his Talonflame. But I guess he predicted that and decided to bring in his Talonflame before the Stealth Rocks were thrown on his side. So that was a good play in his part, really good play. So he goes straight for the Brave Bird, and I really wish I had switched in my Crocodile now because I would have got the Intimidate off. But at least I survived. But he gets a crit, so that's pretty darn shit. He's going to be able to take me out the next turn. So I don't have Stone Edge. I really wish I did because I would have been able to definitely take out the Talonflame. But I go for the knockoff. It does a reasonable amount. He's holding Sky Plate, which is interesting. So his Brave Bird should do less. And I thought maybe, you know, the last hit was a critical hit. Maybe now, without the Sky Plate and it being a normal hit, it's not going to take me out. But I lose my Ray-Bans. So, you know what? I'm not too upset. Ray-Bans managed to get up the Stealth Rocks, and that's all that I wanted. So I mean, he's gonna have to stay with his Talonflame now. There's no point in switching out. So he brings in his. I bring in my Excadrill. It's my Excadrill. Damn it! And I go straight for the Rock Slide. I guess he didn't think I was scarfed, so I'm so happy because I was just praying. I was banking on the fact that he would want to go for a Flare Blitz, which is what he did go for because he'd obviously want to try to take out my Excadrill. So obviously the safer move for him would have been to have gone for the Brave Bird, even though it wouldn't have done too much, probably about like half-ish. So now I switch out because I predicted like a Drain Punch or Fake Out, and I wanted to get my Noivern in for free. But he decides to Mega Evolve because this is his Mega Medicham, and this was, I don't know what the hell. I mean, this was the safest move he could have played. He did not go for the Fake Out. He went straight for the Ice Punch. So I lost my oh man, I lost my Noivern. That's really shitty because he's got the Air Slash, would have definitely been able to take out that damn Medicham. So that was terrible play on my part. Great play on his part though. He made the better choice there. It would have still probably taken out my Excadrill anyway. But now I bring in my Excadrill now. I should have just stayed in and gone straight for the Earthquake. But I go for the Earthquake. I knew it wasn't going to take it out. But I just kind of prayed. Just, you know, give me the maximum damage on that roll. But I don't get it. And he goes for the high jump kick. But he misses. So thank goodness. Thank goodness. I really needed my Excadrill. That high jump kick would have definitely taken me out. So I think that's fair. He got the crit and he got the miss, so that kind of balances out. So I'm not too upset about that. So I switch out now because I know an Earthquake is not going to take him out. And I decided to bring in my Starmie because I kind of figured that Starmie is not that useful this game. That was a bit wrong of me because he does have a Gliscor and that's going to be a problem. And Starmie has Scald, which is the only thing that's probably going to take it out. But I do have Ice Punch on my Muck and Machamp, so it wasn't a bad move. And I go for the Scald and it does a decent amount. A lot more than I had anticipated. And I don't get the burn, so that's alright. And he's going to be able to take me out with his sharp fins. So I've lost my Starmie, and that's pretty crappy. So now bringing my extra drill, I know I'm going to be able to outspeed, and I'm going to be able to take him out with a earthquake, so that's good. Unless he was scarfed, but he wasn't, obviously, because he changed moves. I wonder what item he's holding. Maybe a lumberry or something, I'm not too sure. But extra drill's putting in the work. Thankfully, he did not die from the damn high jump kick. And now he brings in his what's this thing called? Scorpio. That's a pretty cool name. So I have to switch out now because I am locked into Earthquake. And I decided to bring in my Machamp, and he decides to actually go for a Fire Fang. I mean, he should have seen the switch coming because I was locked into Earthquake. He should have realized by now that I was scarfed. So he just goes for the Toxic, thinking that he could try and stall me out because he probably would have guessed me going for a Dynamic Punch. But I am holding the Ice Punch, and that is definitely... Choice Banded Ice Punch is definitely going to take out Gliscor. There's no ways. An ice cold fist to the face. He's definitely dead. So, I mean, now he brings in his damn, what's this thing called? Azumarill, and I'm not going to be able to. I don't want to switch out now because I know it's not useful. And I'm faster than it, which is pretty interesting. I didn't know Machamp's base stat was faster than Azumarill. I mean, was higher than Azumarill's. But anyway, at least I'm able to get off some damage. And he decides to go for the Play Rough, which is definitely going to take me out. So that was alright. I'm gonna be able to definitely bring in now my Pokemon. Who am I gonna bring in now? Because he has like 60% HP, and Muck comes in now, and I'm definitely gonna be able to take him out. So I decided to just set up a curse and just you know, look pretty darn badass now. And I'm gonna definitely go straight for a poison jab. But he just hits me with the waterfall. He just wants to see how much damage he would do. But I kind of expected to do a lot more than that, to be honest. So with the curse up, and Muck's defenses, you know, they aren't that high, but he has a pretty high base stat for HP, so I'm really enjoying that. So with the curse, it's really helping, and I play the obvious move and I go for the poison jab, and of course he's gonna bring in his damn Magneto. So that just sucks. We're back to like square one. This is just horrible, and there's nothing that I can do to this Magnezone. I was thinking, you know what, maybe I should just stay in now and go for an Ice Punch. That's what I was thinking, because that any damage that I can deal on the Magnezone is good damage for me, because then I can bring in my Extra Drill and definitely take it out. Or, you know, I mean, Extra Drill's Earthquake would have definitely taken it out irrespective of its HP, because it's 4 times weak to Earthquake. But before this match, I kind of figured that maybe this thing is, it's got the levitate ability. I mean, that would have been an appropriate ability for Magnezone. I mean, it's like a damn spaceship. It's hovering all over the damn place. So now he decides to switch into his, what is this thing called again? Azumarill. Why am I keep on forgetting? That evil bunny name is confusing the shit out of me. So he brings in his Azumarill. I think he thought that he could have survived an Earthquake, and he would have obviously attacked back with an Aqua Jet, would have definitely taken me out. But I do take out the Azumarill, so the damage from earlier did help. The Ice Punch from Machamp was not wasted. And now I'm going to be able to clean up here. And I go straight for the Earthquake, and that's going to take out his Magnezone. And that is the game. So that was a pretty good match, Edgar. I won 2-0 if I'm not mistaken. So pretty close. Pretty awesome. The Scarfed Extra Drill is winning me so many games. I'm really enjoying that. It's taking a lot of my opponents by surprise. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. Also comment below on your favorite moment of the battle. And don't forget to answer the question of the video. But otherwise, guys, enjoy the rest of the weekend, and I will probably catch you tomorrow before the FIFA World Cup 3rd and 4th place playoff. So thanks a lot, guys. Catch you all later. Cheers.